Hey, what's popping, y'all? I'm back. I'm back. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get this. Great. How's everybody been? They weren't gonna keep me in there for long, but thank you, Sabby. How you been? It's been a lot going on. As y'all can see, I'm out of jail. Everything went well. I wanted to sit here and thank you guys before we get the show on the road. I wanted to thank you guys for holding me down in those hard times, and we made it out that motherfucker. I still got a little bit, I'm fighting, but overall, I'm good. I'm not facing those 20 years for domestic terrorism or any of that crap anymore. So the big shit is done for. I want to thank you guys for holding me down because I wouldn't have made it through. Man, my face would have been sunk for the ones in that jail and came out like that. Like, man, I would have been fucked. But y'all kept me fed. Y'all kept my my motherfucking spirits high. We did a giveaway. Well, on my birthday, January 16th, we did a giveaway. It was good to see and have revolutionary spirit still moving. I fucking flipped a lot of people on there. A lot of people, believe it or not, black or white, lower class people, they are brainwashed, and it was I took that as a opportunity to talk to people who need socialism and communism way more than the next person, So, like I was telling my friend Sean, he should be out pretty soon. Pretty soon. He was always talking about get money, get money, get money. I'm like, look, man, if money is your end goal, you will never have enough. If money is all you want, you will never have enough, and that's where greed come into play. Greed come into play when you have enough, but you don't feel like it is enough. And I was telling him about the hoarding problems that rich people have and how it would be looked down on as if you was a part of the proletarian. If you was a part of the proletarian, if you hoard a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need, a whole bunch of stuff that you can't spend, a whole bunch of money you can't spend in your lifetime, then that is an illness, no matter if you're rich or poor. But rich people get the butt of it every fucking time. Justin, thank you for that $20. Appreciate you. Solidarity all day. As y'all can see, I'm back outside. I'm planning on a giveaway. I know I'm supposed to have been on this, but there's been a couple of holdups from here and there and my legal troubles. But we are raising money for a diaper giveaway in Chicago. I'm trying to hit there this summer, trying to get everything that I can right now. Of course, $1,500 ain't going to cover everything, but we're going to chop at it as we get there. Hello?
An inmate at the Oakland County Jail.
Speaking of jail.
Freeway or call waiting is not allowed. We're sorry, but your prepaid account balance is not sufficient to allow collect calling from this facility. Please contact customer service at 727.
I'm going to do that after the show. That's Stacy. He probably just needs some help. So, old white dude I had met in jail. Hey, it's good to see you too, Dina. Am I pronouncing it right, Dana? What's good, Terry? What's good? Yeah, it's just probably somebody who need help in jail. That's just Stacey. He need help. He gonna be there for a year. So he definitely gonna need some help. But if you can donate to Tour for the Poor, Cash App Tour for the Poor, PayPal Unholy Rome 6, Venmo Tour for the Poor. We're gonna be doing a giveaway out there in Chicago pretty soon. I got a call the chairman today. I just wanted to give him a couple of days to actually chill and relax for a couple of days before I call him what I got planned. So if you can, please donate down below. Diddy, I'll be in your city pretty soon, Diddy. Thank you for the flowers. What's going on, Chris? Hope everybody been well, man. It's been a long ride, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Jail was hell, but having y'all having my back, that was that was very beautiful, man. I don't know what I would be without you guys. You know, I'll probably be in that bitch. I'll probably still be in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, cause all the lawyer fees and stuff like that. And I seen a lot of people, well, handful of people. My girlfriend was talking about, saying that, hey, um, a regular court appointed lawyer could have got this and got that and blah blah. Like, no, they didn't, man. Shout out to my lawyer. He should be on one of my shows or one of my videos pretty soon when I get myself situated. Um, it wasn't as easy as everybody would say it is. Everybody's saying it is. Like, oh, you could have just got this and that. Like, no, you guys, I was fighting the fucking government. That shit could have went federal. If we weren't looking at certain laws and certain loopholes to get myself through and get myself out of jail. He really went to bat for me, and I appreciate him because being in jail, man, that shit is for the birds. And like I said, it's a good and some bad because you know, um, I can take that time off, get healthy. I gained some weight. I gained 20 pounds. I gained 20 pounds in jail. Um, I can radicalize people, get my mind right, and figure out how I got myself in this situation. So, it ain't all bad, man. I'm just hate being in that motherfucker because that's the worst. That's the worst jail in Michigan.
The prepaid call from Ernest, love lady. And the call has been accepted.
What's good, Stacy? What's going on with you, man? I'm doing a show right now, but I can talk for a little minute. What's up?
You heard me.
Brandon? Nope. I'm gonna have to look through my folders and find them. Okay.
They're gonna send me $28,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at you, man. Congratulations, dog.
Yeah, bro. I'm putting it in. Joey ain't never said nothing. He said he was gonna send something. DC said he was gonna send something. He said we got hot food back though.
Oh, y'all got hot food back? Damn, y'all get hot food back when I leave that motherfucker. That's what's up, though.
Me and Buck's on the same tier.
You and who?
Me and Buck.
Buck.
Yeah, the old man that was on the bottom.
Oh yeah. Tell him I said what's up. Tell him I said what's up, man. Hell yeah. He.
Yeah, he coming to the phone right now. I'm gonna let him holler at you.
All right.
I'm gonna give you before we hang up. I'm gonna give you Brandon's number, bro. Call that dude, bro. Try to get some of my money sent to me, bro. Cause I'm sitting here, bro, without nothing.
All right. If I can, I'll get somebody. I'll try to get somebody to donate to you in there and whatnot. So yeah, I can definitely. All right. What's going on, Unc? How you been? Man, I hope you ain't wilding out on them goddamn jail, on them COs, man. Man. Oh yeah, man. I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good. It's fucked up because soon as you left, man, we got all new beds and brand new beds and stuff. I'm like, God damn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You already know they be, especially them white boys, they be on a power trip. Man, yeah. All right, you still got my phone number, don't you? You still got my phone number? Write it down real quick. All right, yeah, Stacy got it. All right, bet. Damn, man, it's good to hear from you. Yeah, you gonna be home what next month? Oh yeah, I see you out here. All right, all right. Yo. All right, shit. I'm about to finish up the show. If you can call me tomorrow afternoon, I can help you out with a place to go, and I can help you out with somebody who can store your money. Yeah. All right, shit. If you can, just hit me up then, and I'll take care of everything for you, man. I got it. All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna hit you up. All right, man. Nice hearing from you, man. Be smooth. Be smooth in there. Oh yeah, I got you. Speaking of the devils, oh, and somebody sent $10. Ryan, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate that. That was just an older guy that had got caught. He had just moved here from Louisiana, and his dumb ass up here doing some stupid shit, fleeing and looting, and whoo, man, it was not he was not looking good at first. Oh yeah. It's good to see you too. It's good to be back. Yep, JB is on the list for his transplant. And thank you all for helping out with that, pushing with JB, because we wouldn't be able to do it without you guys, man. Because whew, man, like I'm still waiting. My friend mother's still waiting to get on the kidney list, and she have been waiting at least 15 years now. Got to be over 15 years now. She have been having these problems, so it's good to have her, have JB get his help that he needed. But yeah, that was just somebody from jail. It was like, yeah, they see that I really help people. I'm really out here, and they're like, all right, you ain't just lying, because you get a lot of that in jail. Believe it or not, you get a lot of people lying in jail. Oh man, it's ridiculous, but yeah, everybody want to look good. Everybody want to look cool. All right, let's start finding the first story. Thank you all for joining. If you can, like and share the stream. It's the only way we're going to be able to get up out of that bubble that YouTube got us in right now. Make sure other people see the stream. Like, share, and I love you so much. I love you forever. Okay, where the fuck is this story? All right, so let's get on this shit. As y'all may know, you may heard about it, but we have an IOF problem. Like this isn't just a one-time thing. What's going on with JD Vance and all these other government officials? We have an IOF problem, and they are spying. They are spying on us, on our politicians. They are controlling what's going on, what becomes law, because there is no way that this man is just a part of this group. Part of this group where they sharing some information amongst each other. Somebody was all I can say is, first of all, these politicians are dumb. Like, I don't know why people put these people on a pedestal, but they are way dumber than what you would believe. But let me see. I'm about to share my screen. TikTok. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Let me see.
My communications, to be clear, in a signal message group were entirely permissible and lawful and did not include classified information.
Well, we will make that determination, because if it's not classified, share the text with the committee. Let me go on. Director Gabbard, you are the security executive and set access guidelines for classified information. Did you contact the defense secretary or others after this specific military planning was put out and say, hey, we should be doing this in a SCIF?
There was no classified material that was shared in that.
So then if there's no classified material, share it with the committee. You can't have it both ways. These are important jobs. This is our national security. Bobbing and weaving and trying to.
Sorry about that, Lane. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for the $15 on Venmo. Let's get back to it.
Filibuster your answer. So please answer the question. If this was Director Gabbard, if this was a rank and file intelligence officer who did this kind of careless behavior, what would you do with them?
Senator, I'll reiterate that there was no classified material that was shared in that.
And if there's no classified materials, share. And then if there's no classified materials, then you can't even answer the question whether you're on the chat. This is strangely familiar, and I think my colleagues will remember when you couldn't answer the question, is Edward Snowden a traitor? Man, I have serious doubts about anyway. Director Gabbard, I'm going to give you this. Tweeted just 11 days ago, and I'm quoting you. Any unauthorized release of classified information is a violation of the law and will be treated as such. So if this information is classified, what are you going to do?
Senator, 2 points here. First of all, there's a difference between inadvertent release versus
careless and sloppy,
malicious leaks of classified information. The second point is there was no classified information that was on
the
information
committee should get that information.
And the National Security Council.
My time's about out, and I'm going to use my 12 seconds that the chairman came. Director Patel, has the FBI launched any investigation of this?
Senator, I was just briefed about it late last night, this morning. I don't have an update.
I would like to get an answer by the end of the day.
My communication.
Somebody just, yeah, she lied. She lied. But this just goes to show that we are being ruled by people who can't even do technology right. They don't know that you don't supposed to be in these type of group chats, sharing war plans, adding people who isn't, part of the government or whatever it may be. We are ruled by fucking idiots. And they sitting here like, yeah, emojis after we bomb people. We are being ruled by unserious people, man. Because they have real leaders. Because they have real leaders. Hold on, let me see if I can find this shit. Where was that at? Here we go. Sheriff Max Blumenthal from the Trump administration bombed Yemen. A signal group, the Pentagon bombed an entire civilian apartment building in Sana'a. I believe I pronounced that right, because the Houthis' top missile guy was supposedly visiting his girlfriend, according to Waltz. Dozens of civilians are now dead. Michael Waltz. ET building collapse had multiple positive ID. Pete Corella, The IC, amazing job. What? Typing too fast. The first target, their top missile guy. We had a positive idea of him walking into his girlfriend's building, and now it's collapsed. Excellent. Fist, American flag, fire emoji. This is like, what is that one fucking movie where everybody is ruled by the fucking stupid people? Idiocracy? Idiocracy or some shit, whatever the fuck it's called. These people are fucking morons, man. And I know it's a lot of people who like, Terry, thank you for that 25. I appreciate that. There's a lot of liberals saying, oh, what about Hillary Clinton emails and blah blah. Man, hold on, whoa. Why are we not talking about? Oh, well, I know why we're not talking about it, because y'all don't give a fuck about the people in Yemen. Y'all don't give a fuck about the people in Gaza. They don't give a fuck about the people of Congo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even give a fuck about the people here. Because every time some shit go down in the red state, y'all be like, well, y'all should have never voted for a fucking red candidate. Y'all should never did this. Y'all should never did that. I saw liberals wishing death on Americans. So I know they don't give a fuck about the people of Yemen. Why are you not talking about the context of what's going on? Why are you not talking about these people using a Signal chat group and not, all the $billion fucking buildings that we have made for them with our tax dollars? They could have did that in the war room. They are on Signal, where that information can. Who's to say Signal just don't go rogue and just be like, you know what? I got so much shit. The CEO of Signal must have so much shit on these politicians. Ain't no fucking way they're not getting blackmailed by Signal. If this is what they are using to contact each other with, and think that this shit ain't gonna get to the fucking people. We've been ruled by idiots because they believe that you guys are idiots. They literally believe you guys are idiots. That's the only way that they because they believe they're gonna get away with this. Devin, what's poppin', man? Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the $10, y'all. Raising $1,500 today. Today is the goal, $1,500 for the diaper giveaway. But they believe that you are idiots too, and this is why they're going to get away with it, more than likely. Because let's be honest, what are Americans going to do? What are you Americans going to do? Be like, oh, you shouldn't do that, blah, blah, this and that. These people are talking about killing multiple people with your tax dollars for one top missile guy. This is this is hilarious though. This is hilarious because, like somebody said in the chat, this would be the stupidest for. Let me see if I can find that. This will be the dumbest end to an empire in history. Yes, I really believe that. I really believe that. Oh shit. Avery Scott, thank you for the 20. Sorry for your last name. Truth. Scott, that's long. I don't know if somebody. Hey, Cat. Nick, what's popping, man? I'm just laughing at all this shit because they honestly think, well, I know a lot of people are not going to catch on. Like the liberal class is just like, oh, Hillary Clinton emails, y'all said something. I'm like, bro, all this shit is bad. All this shit is bad, but y'all don't give a fuck about the context of what's being said in these Signal chat groups. All y'all care is that they held Hillary Clinton to the fire when she was doing all her shady shit through her emails. Nobody is right in the situation. Nobody is right in this situation, but you guys don't want to talk about the underlying problem. It's the same thing with liberalism. And, you know, when we try to speak on socialism or black unity, they be like, well, we go through this too, or this and that, blah, blah. They don't want to talk about, it's the same thing, because conservatives and Republicans do the same things. Conservatives will say, look at the crime rate in Chicago, but don't want to talk about the underlining factors, like how did we get here? Why is the crime rate so high? It's because capitalism has failed them. You know, they don't want to talk about the underlying message here, and they all avoid. I see all these motherfuckers. Going viral on TikTok and Twitter, and well, Young Show wish Hillary Clinton was no, because either Hillary Clinton, whether that be Hillary or JD Vance, somebody is bombing Yemen. Somebody is going to be bombing Yemen. Somebody is still going to be going into Libya. We're still going to be in these third world countries, killing these people, taking their land. Like, what is the differences between a Hillary Clinton and a JD Vance, besides the genitalia? All of them are war hawks. But it's only good when your people do it. Or you can turn a blind eye when your people do it. But when it's Trump, I see the same motherfuckers who was trying to shut up third-party voters that was calling out Donald Trump and Kamala Harris from the left. Now they trying to get on Trump is carrying out a genocide. Trump is continuing a genocide that Democrats have started. He's continuing, just like his policies with the border, just like his policies with every other bill that you Democrats have set up for them to just go in and do whatever the fuck they want with. That's why I use quotation marks, because we are a third world country. If you want to put it that way, America is a third world country because our people strive and try to get discounts on their health care. You know what I'm saying? We are a nation where we have more empty homes than we have empty houses. We are a nation with big cities that house hundreds of thousands of people, have bad water, toxic water. You know, our food is full of poison. Our fruits are full of poison. Our chicken and all of our meats are full of steroids and glued together. This is a third world country. But if you look at it from inside out, you're like, oh yeah, America propaganda might look good, it might sound good, but when you get in here and you realize that, oh shit, I can't be a capital because I'm a capital. I can't be the capitalist because I'm the capital here. Every day you wake up, you are the capital. You have to put your body out there to make money, to make sure that you don't fucking starve to death. That's some third world country shit. You will starve to death, and your government has no attention on helping you, on putting a roof over your head. America is a third world country with perfume sprayed over it. It's just a pile of shit with fucking perfume sprayed over it, and everybody got their eyes closed when they smell of shit. Because they open their eyes and they like, why you putting this pile of shit in my face? No, this is America. This is America. This is how we always were. Damn it, thank you for the $5. I appreciate you so much. BJ. Oh yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Man. But this is what they count on. They count on you guys to be weak. They count on you guys to be undereducated, because if you were educated about what's going on, we will be on the streets right now. A lot of us will be on the streets, because not only would this put us in danger, these are war crimes, blatant, straight up fucking war crimes. And we just like, well, Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris, like these are they are breaking international laws. Fuck what they Fuck what what devices they are using or apps that they are using. Look at the context that we are talking about. What's going on? They are talking about bombing civilians knowingly. It ain't like how Israel would be like, oh yeah, well, this was a base where Hamas put all their fucking weapons and set up shop. They just said no, it was an apartment, his girlfriend apartment. Multiple people are dead. Pound. American flag, fire emoji. What the fuck? These are war crimes. And nobody cares. Nobody cares about these war crimes that is happening across the world because it ain't happening to you. And this is why one of the last videos I put out before I went to jail, I said to you guys, don't cry when the bombs is on the other side of the world. Because ain't no fucking way you guys can see what they are saying and be okay with it in any fucking way, or just wave it off like it don't fucking matter. I always tell you guys, don't cry when the resistance come, because the resistance will come. The resistance will always live, because you have to remember, we are not at war with Gaza. This is a genocide, and the more we kill the people, the more the next generation is gonna pick up the mantle. They're gonna always live. If you kill my kids, if you kill my mom, I'm coming after you, and I'm joining whatever group is coming after you also. It's only fucking right. So don't cry when the bombs are on the other side of the world, because we gave you guys chance after chance through the Obama eras, the Bush eras. Hell, a lot of you motherfuckers don't even want to come with the realization that Jimmy Carter is a fucking war criminal. I know you're not going to do anything. And once you see your neighborhoods that used to have trees and parks and nice buildings and schools, when you see your schools getting bombed, when you see more people going rogue and killing your leaders, killing your congressmen, don't cry foul. Don't cry foul. We can sit here and make hyperboles all fucking day, but don't cry foul, because you know it's coming. We see the end of the empire. I'm just trying to warn you motherfuckers. What that nigga said, the British are coming. The British, like, yes, it's coming to an end. And I'm telling you, a lot of these people, like it or not, whether we support the government or we don't, whether we are liberal, conservative, or communist, we have to make it our mission to make sure that the resistance movement know us. You know what I'm saying? Know what we do and know that we don't stand for this, because if they had it their way, I'm pretty sure a lot of us would be dead. And I ain't even playing. A lot of us would be dead. A lot of them will have no problem with killing us, because we have no problem with seeing their death and turn a blind eye towards it, or try to use it as a gotcha. Just like how these Kamala Harris supporters, don't you wish you would have voted for Kamala now? No. The same shit would have been going on. What is the difference? What is the difference between this administration and Biden administration? They both been chopping at your education. They both been chopping at your Social Security. They both been chopping at your kids' future. They want you to go to war for Israel. What's the difference? A blue tie and a red tie. That's the fucking difference. It's crazy that hold on, because I know I see something else. Scott Ritter been getting on my nerve all week. Whew. Let's talk about okay. What's popping? What's popping? Thank you to everybody who joined so far. Thank you for everybody who stayed. We ending the show. That's it. No, I'm playing. No, I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshitting. Thank you to everybody who's here right now. We're gonna get to move into the next story because I can be yapping about this shit all day. If you can drop a donation for the diaper giveaway, we're gonna be in we're gonna be in Chicago pretty soon, trying to get 20,000 diapers, some clothes, food, barbecue, shit like that. Steve, thank you so much for the $50, man. I appreciate you. It's gonna be beautiful, man. It's gonna be beautiful. I appreciate that $50, man. I really do. That's gonna look good on my RBN check this month. People who vote for those two goofy political parties only vote for them because they want to feel they are part of a group. They're a bunch of coward followers. That is true. A lot of people think that they are a part of something. Like a lot of people, somebody had told me that I would never feel political victory. Political victory. Somebody said that because I had called out AOC and Bernie Sanders and the Democratic Party, and they like, oh, you will never know how I feel to do this and that. Like, look, man, I mobilized thousands of people across this motherfucking nation. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what, like I always say, we have two very different definitions of winning. You know, I want to mobilize people. I want to put people on the ground. I want to educate people. Me voting for somebody and them winning, that don't do anything for me. You just got them you just got them a better job. Has that done anything? Have they done anything to make your life better, to make your life easier, to, you know, raise your minimum wage? How many bills have AOC has sponsored that has passed? You know, she have went back on multiple of her stances, like Medicare for all, and she started pushing Cobra. You know, she just said some dumb shit about the radicals. So yeah, let's see. History showing. Oh yeah. And because communism is the only thing, it's the only people that actually push all movements to the left and actually put shit back on the ground. And like, you know, we always talk about this, the weekend, the unions, fucking child labor laws. The communists is the ones who got these in action. And I know a lot of people like, oh, well, you leftists haven't done anything and blah, 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 blah. What, nigga? We are the reason why you have these rights. We are the reason why you have these rights. Literal liberals, white liberals, was making excuses of why we shouldn't free black slaves. Liberals, you know, it was the white communists, the white and the black Marxist Leninists that led the fucking fight. That made the change from FDR to right now. The reason why they're cracking down on a lot of these fucking unions right now. Communists have been the only fucking group of people, communists, anarchists, we have been the only group of people on the left that's actually making change in America. Liberals have always stayed in our way, and they call themselves progressive. Liberals have always taken our language, has taken our the way we walk, the way we talk away from each other, and they use it against us every step of the way. Tell me one thing the liberals have liberated. Tell me one thing liberals have done for you. Liberals gentrify neighborhoods and then make excuses. Like, where are we supposed to go? I don't fucking know. Not in some black poor neighborhood where a motherfucker can't. You about to raise their fucking rent, and now tens of fucking families got to suffer because you don't have anywhere to go, which is bullshit. Knowing you have more wealth than the next person around this motherfucker. So don't miss me with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can afford your rent to be $2,500 a month, now I'm pretty sure you ain't need to move in this black neighborhood where people are going through the bullshit and telling you, hey, let us get a leg up real quick and maybe we, try to let some other races in. Let us keep our rent low, Joseph, thank you for the $15, y'all. Appreciate y'all. What's one thing liberals have done for any of you? Liberals have literally killed your grandfather with the policies that they inflict. Like, liberals have killed your family slowly. Look at the cities ran by liberal Democrats. Haven't done a damn thing for black people. Life has gotten worse since the 80s crack epidemic. What's one thing liberals have done for you? They ain't save your house. They ain't bail you out. They ain't pass no Medicare for all. They just stand there. And then when people on the fucking left is like, hey, they like, oh, why you attacking us? Why you attacking us? We all believe in the same things. We all want the same things. No, the fuck we don't. Because I'm attacking to the right and you standing here in my way. I'm trying to get to Bush. I'm trying to get to Trump. But Obama and Hillary Clinton is in my way for some reason. Trying to rehabilitate these war criminals. Rehabilitate war criminals, my nigga. Liberals rehabilitate war criminals. And the same liberals today that's talking shit about Trump, that hate him with a passion, in 8 years when we get somebody that's worse than Trump, who don't give a fuck, who's an open white supremacist, liberals gonna rehabilitate Trump too. I'll put that on my kids. I'll put that on my kids because they won't rehabilitate a person like Dr. Jill Stein. They won't rehabilitate anybody to their left. But they will rehabilitate a war criminal instead of people who actually fight for peace. People who wrote bills that they have took and stolen, rewritten to make themselves sound good. Oh, we got the Green New Deal. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. All right, let's see. I'm about to run to the bathroom real quick.
Republicans want to bring back child labor to solve labor shortages due to their mass deportation campaigns. Florida Republicans are pushing for a bill that would loosen child labor laws in a desperate attempt to fill jobs left vacant by mass deportations. The proposed law, which will be debated this week, would allow children as young as 14 to work overnight shifts, something that is currently prohibited. If passed, the bill would give employers the right to schedule teenagers, some of whom are in middle school and high school, to work on school days, even late at night, without the current limits on work hours. Governor Ron DeSantis supports the bill. Of course he does, claiming that young people, including teenagers and college students, should fill the jobs that were left vacant by recently deported workers. He believes that requiring children to work these jobs is a solution to the state's labor shortage. Anybody with a brain, though, can see how this plan could exploit vulnerable children. Loosening child labor protections will only fuel inflation and create further labor shortages as workers are pushed into more difficult and unsafe jobs. Child labor laws were put into place to protect young workers from harmful conditions, but this new bill threatens to reverse those hard-fought-for protections. Florida has already made it easier for children to work in recent years. Last year, a law was passed allowing homeschooled teenagers to work at any hour of the day. The state has also made employers check the immigration status of their workers, leading to fines for those who don't comply. But as child labor violations rise, nearly tripling in recent years, Florida's plan to ease regulations is sacrificing the welfare of children for the sake of filling these jobs.
Here we go again. Capitalism will have to default back to where it originally came from. Slave labor and child labor. Slave labor and child labor. Racism is so stupid. All Florida had to do was shut the fuck up. All Florida had to do is shut the fuck up. And, undocumented immigrants, they would have been like, shit, I'm cool. They cool with, paying taxes and having no benefits from it. They probably pay more taxes than me. They pay taxes for shit that they don't benefit from. I think what 200, like 100 something billion, 200 something billion dollars. I wouldn't say only, probably, but not in these days. Oh no, everybody goes. Everybody's a slave now. Everybody's a slave now. And they want your kids. They don't want your kids in school. They don't want your kids, striving to have an education or a better life. They just want them as workers. It's stupid. Racism is stupid. They didn't shot themselves in the foot, then shot themselves in the fucking hand. All you have to do is leave the immigrants alone. Now we're going to lose money. Not only is we going to lose labor from you guys going after these people, going after these workers, rounding them all up, sending them back where Lord knows where, or putting them in prisons. We're going to lose our labor. We're going to lose people putting money into our paying taxes for our well-being. And then you don't want the kids to go to school. This is going to set up the real fall of America. The real fall, because if you don't have an educated proletarian, who's going to carry on the legacy? Who's going to be your inventors? Who's going to be the scientists? Who's going to be the doctors? They all in factories or picking cherries on the farm. If the kids don't work, if the kids don't learn, then the future is fucked. If the kids don't learn, the future is fucked. They hold the future literally in their hands, but us as the future generations above them, as the past generations above them, we have to, help them and teach them and get them ready for the world. But these corporations, they're like, no. So what's going on now? You have multi-million-dollar contracts with Boeing and all these other airlines who's going to be shipping these undocumented immigrants to who knows where. They are getting hundreds of millions of dollars of contracts. You should look it up. Hundreds of millions of dollars in contracts to ship these people to who knows where, slavery, to jail. And then the prison system used them for the labor that they was doing out here. So instead of that shit going like, yeah. They're going to be using the same immigrants, the same undocumented immigrants. They said, hey, you're not good enough to live here. They're going to put them in our prisons. They're going to put them in our prisons, and we're going to use them for slave labor. That's where this is going. A lot of these people ain't making it back to their home country. If they are able, they're getting outside in the fields. If they are able, they're going in them factories. If they are able, and who's to say that they won't just say, fuck it, full-on slavery is back? Because if we can cut child labor laws and you guys not do anything about it, fuck it. We might as well bring slavery back, because y'all don't give a fuck about shit. Y'all don't give a fuck about y'all kids. Y'all don't give a fuck about the immigrants. Y'all don't give a fuck about y'all kids. You obviously can't give a fuck about yourself. You can't give a fuck about yourself. And that's all they doing. They chipping at it, seeing how far they can go. And if they are telling you that your kids have to work, or we made it to where we can make your children work, then no. I think that system should be burnt the fuck down. This is why we went away with it when we did, because it was some bullshit and it was immoral to have children working instead of being a child, growing up, having a good life, going to the park, playing games, connecting with friends. That's what a child should do. Not be in your fucking factories, not being your fucking chimney sweep or your fucking butler or your shoe shine. I don't know what type of image that you have in your head when these things are being passed, but it's not what you think it is. All that movie, all those movies, all that shit was fucking propaganda. These children was dying of cancer. You know what I'm saying? Being around these fucking plants and these factories, doing the work that they're doing, having so many fucking bone and back problems. By the time they even reach fucking 15, they're damn near paralyzed. If children can't work out at 5, 10, 12 years old, why would we put them in a fucking factory? Why would we put them in the field? If they can't literally work out to get bigger or stronger, or we can't put them in put steroids on them, why the fuck would we have them in the field? Hell yeah, back then I probably would be too if I was a chimney sweep. The fuck? Chimia? White Americans so quick to dismiss all the cinematic problems people in this country, including themselves, face to defend rich people. Because a lot of white people feel like when we talk about the system, we're talking about white people because they still have this connection with white supremacy in the system, and they don't see it like, oh, like when good example, I was in jail and I was talking about, you know, white America, white supremacy and shit like that. And, one of my bunkies was like, well, Rome hate white people. I was like, I don't fucking hate white people. Like, I don't hate white people. I just hate white people that, can't look at the issue about what it is. They try to hide. Because if we tell the truth, then, they have to admit that they, benefit from white supremacy. No matter how poor you are, no matter how punk you are, no matter how left you are, you benefit from white supremacy. And I remember in my movie, I was asked, the director asked me, am I willing to work with racists? And I said, yeah. And a lot of people got mad about that. Because I said, yes, I'm willing to work with racists. But what they don't understand is all white people in America are racist until they are not. Like, racism isn't just a thing that you are taught nowadays. Like, that shit is engraved. Some people are born haters. You know what I'm saying? That shit is engraved in family lines. And until you are, it's not enough to be anti-racist. You have to dismantle. You know what I'm saying, that foundation that your family was born and raised upon. So until, you are doing that, then you still benefit from white supremacy. You still benefit, and you still try to hide the truth in certain ways. It don't matter if you are a communist or not, because I see a lot of that shit going on. Motherfuckers, oh, well, we all go through it, so blah blah. This and like, no, yes, we all go through it, but there's different levels to this shit, and there's a reason why I'm here, and there's a reason why you're here. In the situation that you are in. A lot of these people, they call themselves socialists and communists. They want to dictate who we can talk to, who we can't talk to, but they don't even have the gall to even speak to their racist uncles or their racist dads, or try to change the views of their loved ones and their families around them. I see it all the fucking time. I see it all the time, man. It's not enough to just be anti-racist. You have to dismantle the foundation. So yes, white people still feel a connection with America, especially these conservatives or these liberals. When we say death to America, they're like, oh, well, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King wouldn't want that. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck what Martin want. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck what Martin want. Be pro solidarity. Oh yeah, that's all they want, solidarity. But they don't want to go and do the hard work. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, man, you know, you can't make everybody happy. You can't make everybody happy. A lot of people like, oh, you guys shouldn't talk to these people. You guys shouldn't talk to those people. I'm going to remind you guys, we are fucking communists. We are a minority in this country. You know what I'm saying? We are a minority, the open communists here. You guys, there's worse people. Like, if you was to see the people that I talk to on the ground, you would think I'd be losing my mind from trying to flip these people, because not only do they not believe in our mission, but a lot of these people have been raised way differently, traditionally. You know what I'm saying? Hate the gays, hate the trans, and this. And it's a lot of people out here that just don't get it. And it's our job to teach these people why you shouldn't think this way. Because if you guys was just to shut me out, you know, if I was to never learn, I'd still be like how I was when I was 16. I'd still be like how I was when I was 20 years old. Still, you know, engaging in bigotry and pushing it amongst my people. Knowing I got aunties that's gay. You know what I'm saying? Knowing my little brother is gay. No, my little brother ain't gay. No, but you know, you can't be quick to shut people out. Everybody has to learn, and you know, if we can use, you know, RBN as a pulling mechanism to pull people further to the left, then that's what we're going to use it for. But we cannot create this fucking this bubble where everybody is agreeing with each other. That's not a movement. That's a cult. That's a cult. You know, and it's a lot of bullshit going on, but it is what it is, man. We just need to really get on the ground, because I'm telling you guys, a lot of these people would not be talking this way if you guys were actually on the ground trying to flip everyday people. You'll be surprised how many Black Trump supporters there are. You'll be surprised how many Black capitalists there are. You'll be surprised how many bigots there are around your neighborhood, probably next door to you. If you're not flipping your neighbors, how can you tell us who and what not to do? I mean, not who, what not to do, what we should do, and how we should talk to certain people and these people. Because I'm telling you, that's why I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, a lot of people, oh, you can't talk to these people, you can't talk to those people, you can't talk to these people, you can't talk to those people. I just stay out of it. To be honest, I just stay out of this shit, because first of all, I got a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit going on, and that shit don't fucking move me, bro. That shit don't fucking move me, man. Y'all motherfuckers, oh, we shouldn't talk to those people. We are communists. We talk to literally everybody. If I went and I did a fucking giveaway and everybody lined up and I said, hey, are you a Zionist? Are you a Baptist? Are you a Muslim? Nothing for you. Nothing for you. Nothing for you. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, y'all? Are we trying to spark minds or not? Are we trying to change minds for the better? Are we trying to change the future? Are we trying to create echo chambers where we all sucking each other dick? For real. Because if that's what you want, there's many fucking other groups like that. They give you a hand job while they jerking themselves. But we don't do that here, bro. You don't shut out people just because they know less. It's your job to teach. And if you feel like these people are being led astray, then you infiltrate their communities and show them what a true communist is. Show them what a true leftist is. Do your fucking job. But don't look at the next man's job and say, you're not doing that right. You're not even doing your job. So how you know if my job is, how you know if I'm doing my job right when you're not even doing yours? You haven't even picked up a hammer yet. You haven't even fucking measured a damn thing to even get ready to cut. But you're looking at my job, which I already got the shit going. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Yeah, I don't punch down. I'm not punching down. I don't give a fuck. It's not in me, bro. Like, there's so many enemies that we got out here. So many people that have real fucking power. I'm not worried about no internet trolls. I'm not worried about no influencers. These people are a fucking drop in the ocean. A drop in the ocean. If you feel like they have some type of influence and you don't agree with it, then do something about it. Because shitting on a motherfucker ain't gonna make their fans be like, maybe you got a point. No, it's gonna make their fans double down. And you gotta remember, what are we giving these people that join these groups? They're looking for a solidarity. They're looking for some way to feed their community. And if this group is giving them the way, then you better create an alternative. Because if you just say, hey, these people are bad, don't fuck with them, and they say, hey, they're helping pay my bills. They're putting food on the table. They're helping me with my children. What are you going to do? What are you going to say? You don't have anything to combat that besides, I don't like that guy. And that's not our work as communists. Y'all got to get that liberal. A lot of y'all still stuck in that liberal mindset to where everything got to, like, no, my nigga, it don't work like that. No, it don't work like that. Nothing is going to move the people more than actually having somewhere to go, actually having a group to go to. If you don't like what's being done on the left, then God damn it, do something about it. Easy to be like, oh, well, you shouldn't talk to these people. You shouldn't talk to those people. Man, if niggas ain't talk to me, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't be as educated as I am right now. Especially on fucking politics. And shout out to Didi for helping us out with foreign policy so early in RBN history, back when we was afraid to leftist. Shout out to Didi. She helped us out a whole bunch during that time, you know. You gotta unlearn shit and you gotta relearn shit. Oh, here you go, Ogre. This is what I wanted to show.
Trump's deportation flights? Yeah, they're a money-making scheme. Look at this chart. A private charter plane company is getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars for administering deportation flights for ICE. That's a $128 million contract. A $359 million contract, a $283 million contract. And that's just what's included in my screenshot. Meet CSI Aviation, a charter plane company that primarily advertises itself as a provider of medical flight services. It's also one of ICE's top air contractors. ICE doesn't have any of its own planes, so it relies on private companies as well as the military to facilitate deportation flights. In April 2024, CSI Aviation was awarded a $359 million contract by the Department of Homeland Security. There were 1,500 deportation flights in 2024. Over 100 commercial deportation flights were conducted this February. In March, CSI Aviation was awarded another $128 million contract. Now, look at this other chart. Here we can see hundreds of thousands of dollars straight from the coffers members of CSI Aviation to the Trump campaign and the Republican Party. In October 2024, a Trump rally was held at a CSI Aviation hangar in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The Trump administration famously campaigned on increasing deportations, an effort that could cost about $1 trillion and bring in a lot of money for private companies like CSI Aviation. Infamously, the CEO of CoreCivic, another ICE contractor, said that this was one of the most exciting periods of his career. ICE is a money laundering front, a tragic money laundering.
Everybody making money but you. Everybody making money but you. And capitalists is so short-sighted that they see how much money we can get from this is not blah blah. Okay, what happens when all these people are gone or just want to leave? Let's say they just fucking like, you know what? Okay, I'll leave. What happens when we lose a good chunk of our labor force? Those same corporations, I'm pretty sure, is using slave labor to this day. Those same corporations are going to hurt. They're going to tank. Capitalists are so short-sighted. They only see money, greed. They don't think about the future of things. They don't actually they don't actually sit down. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't give a fuck about America and whatever, but that shit isn't gonna last. That money, all money ain't good money. That shit ain't gonna last. And if you ain't got the people to make the continue to have your labor, continue to pay your motherfucking checks, then shit, where the fuck you gonna get it from? Ain't nobody paying taxes no more. We just lost a good chunk of our labor system that paid taxes that they didn't benefit from. We was stealing all that money. We was putting it into the military. We was putting it into the Pentagon. We was putting it into our pockets. And all that money just gone. It's so short-sighted. And this is why China is kicking our ass on every fucking thing, man. This is exactly why China is kicking our ass. God damn. It would cost less money if we just gave these people the right to work. I forgot what the fuck it was called. But it's basically a work visa. It'll cost less money. You know? And we'll have way more money. We'll have way more people pumping money into the economy then. I don't fucking know. That's a good question. What happens to it? It don't get passed down. The bank grab it. More than likely. More than likely. I don't know. These people is stupid, bro. Money makes you stupid. Money makes you stupid, bro. There ain't no fucking way. Anyways, we're about to move on to the next story. I'm about to find this real quick. Thank you to everybody who donated so far. Return on raise $1,500 today. If you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor, Cash App, Tour for the Poor. I'm gonna look at that. Cash App, Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, Venmo, Tour for the Poor, all lowercase. Trying to raise $1,500 today. Thank you to everybody who donated so far. Thank you for everybody who's in here. Please like and share. It's the only way to get us out of that fucking bubble that YouTube got us in. Pretty soon I will be going live on TikTok, and I'm trying to get used to Red Note, but I tried to change the language over to English, but a lot of stuff's still Chinese. So it's either I learn a different language or figure out how that works. So I'm gonna try to start going live on TikTok and Red Note. Well, I say if you don't come through the part of entry, you're a trespasser. There is no borders, man. Yep, Cash App, Tour for the Poor. You might have to uppercase every letter, I believe, on Cash App, AJ. If you don't come through the port of entry, you are. I mean, and that's another thing. You humans are fucking scary, for one. To live on a planet, first of all, we all come from Stardust. I don't know, whatever the fuck you believe we all come from. We all are on this earth together. There is no such thing as borders. These things are made up. These things are man-made. If you believe in a God, if you believe in a higher power, you think heaven is segregated in some kind of way? Then why is your earth? We all there's enough room on this earth for everybody. There's enough resources on this earth for everybody. But all of us have one thing in common. It's just these motherfuckers who's too greedy. They hold all the resources from us and got us fighting over crumbs. It doesn't matter who went through the entries or if they got a green card or a work visa or whatever the fuck. None of these things should be. You should be able to travel freely throughout your world. This is your world, and you can't travel freely. It shouldn't work like that. Can RBN reach the FBA community? FBA movement is wrecking Black political consciousness. I mean, I think we did have some people on earlier. I believe Sabby did something like that, did a stream, and Afeni was on there, and it was just, we try, man. We try, man. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. Like I was just telling you guys, hey, you know, we just gotta have to work around it. They got influence. They have their parties. They have their people. You know, we just have to make our way around it. You know, I can sit here and yell till I'm blue in the face about it, but you know, I'm gonna just combat the people on the ground and show them. You know, got to show them capitalism. Black capitalism is just capitalism. You know. Sandy, thank you for that. Oh shit. $20. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, we all come from Stardust. You already know it. Joseph, did I thank you for the 15? I think I did. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just gave up on employment. Man, so many people do. Basically. All on the fucking rock together, man. You wouldn't want your heaven segregated, so why would you have your earth segregated? You know? It's crazy. Shit gets scary every day in October. You know, we're a socialist party member. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to find this other story. Forgive me, y'all. Thank you for everybody who just tuned in. This is Rome's Rebellion. Oh, shout out to CM Punk for you know, the Free Palestine, and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, a hardcore communist. Shout out to the WWE for letting them be radical somewhat. So that's what we need from our entertainers. And a lot of people who like to say, "Oh, well, they just singers, they're just rappers," and like nigga, Shaka Khan created the free lunch program. She was a singer. Like what the fuck? Y'all motherfuckers, y'all motherfuckers getting my nerve now. You know what I'm saying? These people can do more. These people can do more, but I'm telling you, bro, it's like when we lost our community, when we lost the people who actually held these people feet to the fire, like when the Black Panthers went up to James Brown and made that say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Like, yeah, nigga, you better. You better, motherfucker. You better be proud. You better be black and proud. You know what I'm saying? You over here saying born in the USA, motherfucker. Hey. We need motherfuckers to hold their feet to the fires, man. We need those groups out there again, man. I ain't gonna lie. When I was little, man, I used to think CM Punk was racist. I used to always wonder, like, why is his arm so taped up? Is those white supremacist tattoos? Like, can't trust these white boys in WWE, but he been good. He been good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I thought that. I always thought it was some Aryan on them motherfucking raps, though. I ain't gonna lie. But that nigga cool. That nigga cool, man. Cool with me. All right. Let's talk about housing crisis.
Economy is ruined, middle class doomed, inflation to the moon, but boomers gonna boom. Can I read the room? Allergic to the truth, condescending attitude, yeah, boomers gonna boom. We just worked harder for our money and we saved it. My 30K job got a house and vacations. So what is your excuse? Let's blame it on the youth while we hoarding all the loot, yeah, boomers gonna boom. Born into a system built for us to win, acting like we earned it when it was inherited. But we didn't pass it down, we dismantled it. The first generation doing better than our kids. Pay it forward, nah, I'ma get a Porsche. Watch them struggle for basic things we could afford. Pretend paychecks cover what they did before. Totally ignore the policies that we implored. A house used to be a home, now it's an investment. A business model that we invented. But we're the only age group that are protected. Then turn around and lecture our kids for renting. Show us proof, won't believe it. Say we had advantages, nah, that can't be it. You can show us stats, percentages, and facts. Like a menu at a restaurant, we just can't see it. We'll just respond with something at a touch. Blame avocado toast or coffee from Starbucks. Just please don't call our bluff, cause if you add that up 10 years without that stuff, it still won't be enough. Gaslight our children, tell them work more. Benefit from all the debt that they'll pay for. Tell my realtor, hell no, I want more. Let's make a young family trying to make it have a bidding war.
But all jokes aside, what's going on, Paul? All jokes aside, man. It sucks. This shit sucks, bro. There's so many people out there that do not have any place to go, man. And it's so fucking hard. All right, brother Jay, I got you. Thank you for the $10, man. But yeah, people can't afford nowhere to live, man. It's like a lot of people are going to looking for subsidized housing, you know, somewhere where you have rent control, low income and whatnot. And it's just tend to be the places that the government truly neglect when it comes to infrastructure, you know, city planning, libraries, schools and whatnot. It's really fucked up. Can you post a link for that boomer rap click? Let me see if I can do that. I get you. Copy link. Let's see if I can put it there. See if that worked. But there's a lot of people that a lot of young people I know, really hurting right now. And it really sucks because, the older generations, they act like they don't get it, but they do. They do. And they just can't accept the truth of, it's really hard these days. People are working 3-4 fucking jobs, man. 3-4 jobs, barely having a lick of sleep, you know what I'm saying? Barely even know what the fuck their bed feel like. And the future, past generations like, oh, well, we just worked hard and I paid off my loans and I paid off this, I paid off that. And congratulations. Congratulations. But why did y'all pull up the ladder? And this is why I don't believe in capitalism, because or this invisible ladder everybody always talk about. When I get rich, I'm gonna come back for you. Like, no, you're not. Because if you got rich, then you're you're even too selfish to even think like to come back for some friends or people in the hood and shit like that. Like, if you got rich, then you have been selfish. You have been hoarding wealth. You know what I'm saying? And I doubt that you will come back for me. And our parents and their parents proved this. The boomer generation proved this. Once people actually make it and they get a leg up, they don't want you having what they haven't. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to have what they have. They just want you. They want their foot on your back so you can lift them up higher. How many houses have we bought these people? How many Porsches have we bought these people? It really sucks that we don't get anything for our labor. We don't get anything for the hundreds and thousands of hours that we put in to this labor force that they call it in America. Rashad, thank you for that $2. I appreciate that. Pulling up the ladder. I didn't know that was a real book. I'm gonna check that out. But that's basically what it is. They pulled up the ladder. And now what really sucks is these people aren't gonna it's not gonna trickle down. Like they say, when the boomer class die off, it's gonna be the biggest transfer of wealth in history ever. Do you need a website? I can make it for you. I think we got a website. If not, I'm gonna ask the team about this. Email us. Do you got our email? In fact, email me here, and I'm gonna forward it to them. That's my email. You can email me here. Kicking away the ladder. I mean, that's better. That's a better title because that's exactly what they have done. And it's like they don't give a fuck about their future generation. They don't give a fuck about their kids. They don't give a fuck about what the fuck is this? Don't give a fuck about what we went through. They like, as long as my life is good, everything is good, but it's not. And when they die off, it's going to be the biggest transfer of wealth in history. But what they are not telling you is the wealth that's being transferred, it's not going to transfer down to us or their family members. A lot of this stuff is going to trickle back down to the banks. A lot of these people are in medical debt. A lot of these people are in debt with their landlords or whatever mortgage company, whatever bank they're mortgage their house to. A lot of that money, a good chunk of that money is going to go right back to these to the rich, to the corporations, the people who actually own your parents. It sucks, but that's where it's going. It's not going to you. Your parents don't actually own them houses anymore. So it sucks, man. Yes, they are. If no monopoly, you can be doing better. America Against America by Wayne Honey. Sounds like an interesting book. He's a Chinese politician that came to America to study American society. I read that he said that individualism, yeah, it's hurting us. Hell yeah, it's hurting us. When a motherfucker be like, oh, well, shit, I got it. You better get it. Nigga, that don't help nobody. How the fuck does that help anybody? Like, you guys are not leaving out just one person. You got to remember these people have families. And so on and so on. So it's not just, oh, I got it, you got to get it. No, I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to get it for 1 or 2 people. I have to get it for 12. You know, we got very different lifestyles. And community is the only thing that's going to, telling you guys, man, it's gonna be fucked up. We fucked up, man. The individualism is why we are how we are right now, you know, especially looking at our cities, our towns, you know, gentrification is one of the reasons, you know, individualism is the reason why gentrification right now is winning in these Black communities, because if we had community, if we had built community along with one another and made sure that we had food on the table, our rent was paid, you know, or we buy up these houses and fields and shit like that, it wouldn't have been the way they can pull us something like that. But this is what individualism gets us. It gets us broken apart and snatched away. Let's move on to this next story. If you can, please donate to Tour for the Poor. Thank you to everybody who had donated so far. We're trying to raise $1,500 today. 330 people in here watching. Like, share. If you don't, the dirt man gonna come and get you. And look, I'm gonna tell you, if you don't like and share this post, if you don't donate to Tour for the Poor, the dirt man is gonna come and get you. And usually I'll be nice and be like, you know, this is how you get rid of the dirt man. This is how you stop him from coming in your room. This, you know what I'm saying, to snatch you up, to take you down to his underground lair. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying, donate to Tour for the Poor, if you don't like this stream, I'm gonna tell the dirt man where you live personally. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to hold him back. The dirt man is gonna come and get you. He got a lair under the mountains. He got mountains of dirt. He's gonna take you down there and he's gonna make you a slave. And all you have to do is like the motherfucking. All you have to do is like the video. All you have to do is like the video or donate $5, $1, $20, $50. But if you don't, hey, whatever he do down there, that's up to him. I just tell him where you at. I just tell him where you at. Let's go, Roger. Feel free to make whatever changes you want. I mean, you need to what I sent. I think it was a template. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, almost ended the damn stream. I'm tripping, y'all. Free my mans until it's backwards.
But you can say it's like the settlers and soldiers attacking my home and start to beating me and they threaten me with the guns. I heard the voices of the soldiers. They like laughing about me because I don't know. They said I heard like Oscar, but I didn't speak Hebrew. Maybe about that. I don't know.
They kidnapped that man, beat him. Well, actually, he was lynched, kidnapped, and beat again. All because he told the fucking truth. Now, if a motherfucker said something bad about us, you know what I'm saying, we went and did some shit like that, then we'd call it, it is what it is, you know, like he was kidnapped. He was taken in for questioning. Lord knows what they did to the man. And it's a shame that we don't have better protection for these people. It's a shame that IOF and the IDF can commit war crimes on these journalists. What is he guilty of? What is he guilty of? Of showing you the truth of what's going on in the Middle East? On showing you how these soldiers treat citizens? That's what he's guilty of. And what do? You go out and attack him? Sometimes I do be losing hope for humanity. I'm not gonna lie. Patricia, thank you for the $10. I'm gonna tell the dirt man to stay off of you. Everybody else, I don't know. But they kidnapped that man. This is evil. And if it was one of us, all you motherfuckers would be up in arms. Be like, oh, well, free speech. Whatever the fuck you guys want to say. When you want to say some bullshit, like y'all motherfuckers, I'm being canceled because I said this. No, you got canceled because you're a racist. But these motherfuckers who speak the truth, getting their ass whooped and getting kidnapped, and you have nothing to say about it? Meme or meme? Meme boy. I'm sorry, I'm old, man. Thank you so much for the $50. Okay, great work you do, RBN. Really appreciate that. But it just bothers me, man, how I'm just around so many fucking hypocrites. So many fucking hypocrites. So many people would be up in arms if that was America, if he was here in America. And you know what? They are making up excuses for why we're doing it now. And now they are saying, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I don't care about, people losing their degrees and shit like that. Like, and people being deported over protesting Israel. You're supposed to be able to protest wherever the fuck you want. We protested Biden. We protested Obama. We protested Trump. We protested wars. We protested banks. You're supposed to be able to say what the fuck you want. As long as you ain't breaking any laws, you ain't hurting anybody. You might hurt a couple of fucking feelings, but you ain't hurting nobody for real. This man put out a fucking movie and was kidnapped and beaten. And if it wasn't for eyes on him, he probably would have been done too. They probably would have killed him too. Ethan, thank you for the $2. Dirt man. Oh yeah. You know about the dirt man. You definitely know about the dirt man. This is why we say we got to keep our eyes on Gaza. Keep our eyes on the Gaza Strip. Keep our eyes on what's going on in Congo. Keep our eyes and ears on all this shit, because as soon as you slip up, they be like, shrimp. And we have another one. Matter of fact, where the fuck this? There we go. Each human being upon will right to resist in peace, taking with court with martial law, because harm and injury to another humanity is a practice, not just our species. Facts. Here we go. Here we go. Another one. Another student being kidnapped. by secret police. Ain't that what y'all like to say about the USSR? Y'all like to say that about communist China? Or the secret police? What the fuck you call this? Mask on.
You guys covering your faces? You want to take those masks off? Is this a kidnapping?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you don't look like it. Why are you hiding your faces? Why are you hiding your faces?
Repercussions of the people.
Can I see some faces here? How do I know this is the police? Seems like bullshit to me. Certainly looks like it.
Is that an unmarked car? Another fucking kidnapping. You guys just let it go. And I know a lot of you motherfucking liberals, oh, well, Trump, we told y'all Trump was going to do this. Nigga, Biden was the first one to start this shit. Biden was the first one to start this shit. He the one who set this shit up for the shit to happen. Mac, thank you for that $5. Facts. Man, this shit goes back so motherfucking long, man. This is why we call Obama the fucking deporter in chief. This is why we call Obama the deporter in chief. And what was that saying? They came after the communists. I didn't speak up because I wasn't a communist. Dog, they're going to keep chopping down until it is you. Somebody who's been paying taxes all of their lives, somebody who probably, vote, go to these fucking campaign speeches and all that shit. They're going to start cracking down on until they get to your ass. Until they get to your ass. Because they don't want no opposition. They don't want nobody teaching the truth. They don't want nobody building resistant movements. Nobody trying to feed people that they are trying to starve. They don't want that. Chris, Obama, the Black Lives Matter shit started under Obama. Obama was deporting Black Americans. Trump ain't starting nothing, ain't been going on for fucking years. He was just handed the blueprint. He's not drawing up nothing. None of this stuff is new. Not a damn thing is new. Obama was deporting people to fucking islands, to Black islands. Like, come on now. Ain't none of this shit new. Look what the fuck we did to the natives. The same thing that we're doing to the people of Gaza. The same thing that we're doing to the people of Africa. Whether that be Congo or South Africa. We're doing the same fucking shit. It's the same fucking playbook. Nobody is rewriting anything. They just got the same script. They're just handing each other the blueprints of how this shit goes. Thank you for the $10, scum. The philosophers only interpreted the world in various ways. The point, however, is to change it. Yes. The point is to change it. I believe that. I believe that. You know, we can't sit here. You got to make the world a better place. You got to leave the world better off than when you found it. Nice to see you too, man. How y'all been? How y'all been? I've been doing good, man. It's been a hell of a ride, man. It's been a hell of a ride. No need to fight a fuck system. Help build real systems around the world. Institution. America was discovered through colonialism. Still got that colonizer mentality. Yeah, I mean, shit. That's how this shit goes. This is an empire, people. This is an empire. This is a motherfucking empire. Come on, now. Oh man. What was this? Damn it, where the fuck is that fucking video? I cuss too much.
Federal government is now going after a South Korean legal resident here in the United States. Her name is Yoonsa Chung, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly because I can't seem to find her name spelled out in Korean, but that's the way it's spelled out in English. Yoonsa Chung. She is a student at Columbia, and she is presently in hiding. What was her offense? Her offense was, as far as we can tell, attending one pro-Palestine rally. There is presently no other evidence against her. There is no evidence against her family. I don't know if this bears repeating, but I guess it does for some people. Attending a rally is not by itself an illegal action. She's valedictorian of her high school, an American high school, because she's been here since she was 7 years old. And the insidious thing of all this is, of course, there are so many organizations out there purporting to fight oppression that are celebrating the fact that she is being hunted down like prey. They are celebrating the fact that her First Amendment rights, which she is entitled to, even if she is a green card holder and not a U.S. citizen, that has been proven time and time again by the law, they are celebrating it. She filed a lawsuit today to forestall the government's attempt to find her and deport her. Let me repeat this. She is a fully legal resident, and the only thing they have against her is that she was present at a pro-Palestine protest. For everyone who's saying that this is what she deserves because she attended one pro-Palestine protest as a student and a legal resident of the United States entitled to the full protection of the First Amendment.
And of course, liberals in there like, they said Kamala Harris is going to be where it said, da, 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 da. These fucking liberals can't get over them themselves. Like they would have done anything fucking different. Because you know what? I can remember, look, this is why I say it can happen to you. If they saying that these people are traitors because they are protesting a genocide that's going on in Palestine with your tax dollars, they calling these people traitors. I wonder what would they call you? Because I remember not too long ago when those veterans was down in DC, they put up those tents and they was mad. They said, hell, oh, don't cut my benefits. This is how I eat. This is how we pay our rent. You know what they call those veterans? Traitors. Traitors to America. So it don't matter if you protest in Israel, protesting for Palestine, if you're protesting for equal rights, if you're protesting for better rights, they will still find a way to call your ass crazy and a traitor. That's why you got to stand up. When one group stand up, we all should stand up, because if it can happen to them, it can happen to us. And we can't look at shit and be like, well, it ain't me. Well, damn sure it is close. That was fucking close as hell. What the fuck you mean they call veterans traitors? The same veterans that went out there and killed all those brown people, stole all that oil, the same ones who living with PTSD that you can't even treat. You've been slashing at the VA, you've been slashing at all their benefits, and got the nerve to call them traitors? If it can happen to the college kids, it can happen to you. And what happens? What are we doing here? What are we doing here with taking away degrees that our college students need in order to make the future better, in order to get a fucking job, to prolong the economy, to get a better fucking, to find a better way in life? These degrees were supposed to help them. And in certain ways it don't, certain ways it do. And we're going to take away their degrees, which is going to have a bad effect on the future economy, because they're not going to be able to get put in the places that they need to be. A lot of these people are going to be doctors. A lot of these people are going to be nurses and fucking lawyers. How would that set up the future? By taking away these people's degrees, which they worked and paid for. Thousands of fucking dollars. They paid thousands of dollars for these fucking degrees, and you take it away from them. Now in the future, they can't prolong your fucking economy. They can't prolong your fucking empire. This is why I said it earlier. Capitalism is so short-sighted. It ain't gonna do nothing but hurt us in the future. Hurt the future generations who have to live with those people not having degrees and not being put in the place that they need to be. You're gonna have a person with a doctorate degree, with a fucking master's degree, they're gonna be flipping petties. I mean, we have that now, don't get me wrong. But from schools like Harvard, Columbia, Yale, you're going to take away their degrees and okay. All right. Whatever. I don't see this working out in a good way for America. I really don't. I don't see how this works out in any fucking way for America in the long run. First of all, you are chopping out child labor laws. And the children that's in college right now trying to finish school, you taking away their degrees. It could be. The dollar is on life support. The Chinese markets are blowing up ridiculously. This is destruction by design. Oh, yeah. Fucking read it. It's ridiculous, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's ridiculous. But I don't know, man. We gonna see. We gonna see how this shit play out. Let's get on with this last story. If you guys love what you hear, please donate to Tour for the Poor. We're trying to raise $1,500 a day for a diaper giveaway in Chicago in a couple of months. I'm trying to raise the funds up now. I should be calling. I'm gonna call Fred Hampton after the show. See how he been. But yeah, we're trying to do it in Chicago. Trying to raise up the funds right now. Thank you to everybody who donated so far. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. If you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe. That is the best way to get us out that bubble. Like I've been mentioning earlier, yes, YouTube is acting like SpongeBob and they get us in a bubble. You remember Squidward House? How you put Squidward House in that bubble? That's our page right now. So, help us, and this will help. Like, share, and subscribe, and this will help other people see our work. Farmers are complaining they have no workers. American farmers are traveling to China to buy farm equipment for a fraction of the price they pay in America. And a lot of them farmers gonna have to, I'm sorry, but y'all gonna have to start paying up. Y'all gonna have to start paying up. I saw the prices that y'all be paying on people, man. It's not right. It ain't right. You wouldn't want to work for $2 an hour. You wouldn't want to work for $5 or $20 an hour. You have people out there sweating bullets, giving their whole life, and you're not even guaranteed to give them the money because it's paid by cash. A lot of you farmers have solidarity with you all day, you workers. But a lot of y'all are greedy, and you can't operate like a corporation when it comes to labor. You have to give the people what they want. And this is why you guys don't have nobody now. Because if you was taking care of your workers, they wouldn't have left. I don't give a fuck how bad the economy is. If you paying me what I wanted, if you was paying me what I was owed, I'm gonna stay. But a lot of you farmers, you can't be greedy. And that's real. A lot of these motherfuckers got some $1 million contracts, and feed their workers pennies. Smokey, thank you, Sally. Man, nappies ain't cheap. Bless you, Roman. I wish it was more. No problem. No problem. Thank you for the $5. And it's just Rome. You can call me Rome. I know a lot of people thought my name was Roman. So, nah, it's just Rome. No farmers, no food. But who's considered a farmer? Is it the boss who barely even do anything, who barely leave his tractor, or is it the people that's planting the plants, who's pulling the plants? People planting seeds. Are those considered farmers too? Or are we looking at farmers as landowners, as the landowner? So yes, no farmers, no food. But who's the real farmer in this situation? It's the man in the tractor, or it's the man in the ground that's getting paid $2 a day?
Why does Saudi Arabia think that they're fucking slick? They came to Ibrahim Traore with the opposition of basically building 200 mosques because he's Muslim. He told them, my people can pray anywhere. If the people of Gaza can still pray right now and ain't got no damn mosque, what we need 200 mosques for? We need hospitals and schools and more factories, etc., for my people to thrive. And decline they offer. That is a motherfucking leader. Y'all, I just love that man so bad. Y'all do not understand. I'm literally at the end of next month, I'm getting my passport. The first place I'm going is to meet there. Y'all think he'll meet with me? I want to sit down and have a whole opposition. Bro, help us. Help us. I'm trying to build Black America, bro. Help us. If y'all are starting to produce y'all own actual resources, help us. Trade with us, please.
And I love, Yeah, I don't think she gonna go there for no trading idea. I ain't gonna lie. She ain't going there for the trade nothing. But no, I'm bullshitting. I like how he turned it down because even though he's religious, you guys know I'm not. I am an atheist, but this is what a lot of these governments do. They try to push religion on us in the times that we need to be rebuilding. So instead of Africans sitting, rebuilding their neighborhoods and their countries, they're busy praying. And once we get you in those buildings, it'll be easier to wipe you all out. So no, like I agree with that. I agree with that. We don't need 200 mosques. We don't need 200 churches. Like that's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not calling your religion stupid. Just read the room, motherfucker. We just kicked out French. We just kicked out America. The last thing my people need to be doing is being on their knees. It's some hard times right now. We need workers. So yeah. I got African American friends. Got their visas revoked. Apparently, they're catching fleeing black folks. Investing in motherland. Oh, they're going to Niger. Okay. Glad to see you again. Liberalism and social democracy are a disease. It makes the work of the right so much easier. Thank you. I tried to join a local socialist group, but they were unserious. Yeah, because a lot of them people are fucking control opposition. You know what I'm saying? They just control. They only socialists in name. They're not socialists in practice. They're not socialists when it comes to actually doing anything socialist or any fucking political strategies. They just be like, oh, well, we tried. Vote for us. We're not as bad as the other guys, It's a fun game if you can cheat. Hold on, what you talking about? Yeah. UAE, all that shit. All that shit. Why would I? No. No. Oh, yeah. That's why it's good to grow your own movements from the ground up. This is why Democrats want us in their party so bad, because they don't want us to build a resistance movement from the ground up, because, more likely it's going to be hard. It can be infiltrated. I done had a couple of cops come to a couple of giveaways and a couple of meetings. I called them out, of course. But yes. Yeah, they just want you controlled more than anything. That's why it's always good to build up your own movements and whatnot. But it is what it is, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up. We got 2 hours on this motherfucker. Whew. Thank you all for stepping in for a minute. Thank you all for donating so far. I will be back tomorrow, try to raise some more funds. If you see this after the fact, please donate to Tour for the Poor, Cash App Tour for the Poor, PayPal, Unholy Rome 6, and Venmo, Tour for the Poor. We're trying to raise $1,500 so far. I'm glad to be back. Thank you guys, for holding me down while I was in jail. That shit was a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit was a motherfucker, man. But I made it out that motherfucker, man. I made it out. And I'm still doing good. Y'all can see my face got a little fat. I gained some weight. Doing good. Can't complain. And that's love. That's love. Oh yeah. We on this month. You've been here for a minute. You've been here for a minute. I appreciate you. Trying to see who at my library. Nobody.
You heard me.
It's my library. Yeah, outside of it. Yeah, I'm still on there. I haven't been there since I got out, but I ain't really feel like working, man. So you should get some books, LOL. I got a lot of books in there. We're gonna if you guys wanna send some books, I'm gonna put the address 11340 TTIER 48224. Hold on, let me look up that. Damn it, where's my Google Maps? Library 48224. Yep, that's it. The address is right here. If you guys would like to send some books to the library, AJ's there. So we got somebody there who's gonna get the books. If you want to send anything, here's the address right here. Just send them under Rome Bethia, and yeah, I should be getting them. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you. Yeah, Seb, you made my day too. Thank you for stopping by. Nick, good luck for stopping by. Everybody, thank you so much for donating. Thank you so much for everything, you guys. It's been a hell of a fucking journey, but we're still here. Y'all take care, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.